This is cake decorating. We basically help people that are on their own, and it's all to do with decorating a cake. It's not particularly to do with making a cake, it's to do with decorating a cake.
Predominantly my role is to work in Bentley and the Toll Bar area, trying to look at community groups that we've got in and around that area and to see how we can support the groups that are already there. Yeah, this is a great group really because it's a self-supporting group, and the fact that we've been able to come in and been able to get them some funding has been a massive boost for us and for them.
They feel safe and they feel comfortable. It's an afternoon where they're not a nana, they're not a mum, they're not a wife, they're just them.
What we want to do is make this dozen or so ladies, we want this to be the ethos and the spirit of what we got in Bentley. So we want to spread this feeling really, and that's really what we're trying to do, and while we're trying to push this group.
We are heading to Don Gorge to meet a group of volunteers, primarily over the age of 65, who do a lot of valued conservation work in the area.
This area is called Don Gorge. We like to keep this tidy, whether it's a litter picking or if it's overhanging, and this thing is a continuous job, and this is what we do because we like doing it.
My involvement with this group was setting up the volunteers in 2005. Because it was such a beautiful area, they wanted to do something to keep it that way.
Well, it was nice to feel that someone was actually doing something about the local environment. I mean, until I joined the volunteers, I didn't know, for instance, that the local council employed countryside rangers. It was great to know that there was at least one or two rangers that would come in and support us and teach us.
The main thing, the way I see it, they've been very, very good, and without their help, particularly with the Dennis's thing, we have been very fortunate to have his company, because through him, he was not a great organizer, but great organizer, as well as the financial terms and sense of humour terms, trying to get everybody together. It's not easy when you got everybody a different calibre, to try to get everybody together. It's a hard task, and he's succeeded very well.
What we do is helping people along, and it's a bit like a springboard, so that people who can come with all sorts of issues and all sorts of problems, and they can go on to a normal life, if you like.
The aim of this group, the Adwick Friends of Group, is really to create this park so that it's a benefit for the whole of the community, to better everyone's well-being. It's somewhere nice to come, somewhere nice to enjoy themselves and enjoy the environment.
The park is a place where we've got the well-being of the community at our interests. And we've been doing a great project in the park to renovate the memorial space, to renovate the memorial garden, and really bring it alive again and bring it back to the beautiful space it was for the people of this area.
We decided, because it was the centenary of the First World War, we ought to try and do something in the park to commemorate it. So we've had help from the council, and we've erected another plinth, and one of the local businesses has donated a plaque to put on it.
What we're about is actually getting a lovely space back for this community, and we meet with the people at the council, and they are really supportive, they have good ideas, and they listen to our ideas too.
We're going to visit Mexborough Links for Youth group today. They are a group of people who support families in the Mexborough area. A lot of them are disadvantaged, and they help them raise funds to take them on day trips, put on activity sessions and bring them together as a close-knit family group.
We're like a big family. We've got lots of young people in this area that are very, very disadvantaged due to lack of finances, that come in here, kids are normal every day.
Well, I've been coming about 10 years now, I think, and I've made loads of different friends, like people I didn't know. Well, they went to the same school, but I didn't know him at school, but then I made friends with him here. And then about 4 years ago I lost my brother. These have all helped me out. Alright, supportive. Most people just helped me and didn't ask me questions, just being there for me.
For example, when it happened, I was poorly one night and I need to go into emergency hospital into Doncaster, and I didn't have anybody who gonna look after my child. And I straight only phoned to Joe, and she didn't mind. She left everything. It was Friday night. She straight came to my home, and she looked after my kids. Even she take my daughter to her house.
Wow.
And she's staying overnight. Yes.